The fog in Oakhaven didn't just roll in. It crawled, thick and heavy, like a shroud draped over a casket. For 20 years, the town had lived under the shadow of the Crestview disappearance. On a sweltering July night in 2004, the entire Miller family, mother, father, and 2 young daughters, vanished from their locked home. There was no sign of a struggle, no blood, and most hauntingly, no footsteps leading away from the porch. The only thing left behind was a vintage record player in the living room, spinning a silent groove at the end of a jazz record. Detective Julian Vane had been a rookie when the call first came in. Now, 2 decades later, his hair was the color of a winter sidewalk and his desk was a graveyard of cold cases. He was 3 days away from retirement when a package arrived at the station. It was an unmarked cardboard box containing a single, rusted key and a handwritten note that read, "The music never stopped. You just stopped listening." Vane knew that key. It belonged to the heavy oak door of the Miller's basement, a room that had been searched 1,000 times and found empty. Driven by a ghost story obsession he couldn't shake, Vane drove to the abandoned Crestview estate. The house was a skeleton of its former self, overgrown with ivy that looked like veins pumping green poison into the wood. He made his way to the basement. The air was stagnant, smelling of wet earth and copper. He approached the far wall, where the original investigators had noted a slight dampness in the concrete. Vane inserted the rusted key into a tiny, almost invisible hairline fracture in the mortar. With a sickening metallic groan, a section of the wall swung inward.